Hi everybody, it's Mark with the Chamber, and I'm out in the woods with lots of horses and with SuzAnne from Dunrovin Ranch. So tell us about what you're doing out here.
Well, I have a good time every time I'm out here, Mark, and I've invited the world to join me in my good time. We have a bunch of web cameras, and we share our ranch via the internet. We have a social engagement platform. People can talk to us, we talk to them. And the whole idea is to have some time during this pandemic where we can get together and be socially distanced and enjoy nature, enjoy our animals, and just make some friendships across the miles.
You got a lot of friends behind you here.
I do. I have a lot of friends.
Let's go see some.
You want to meet some?
Yeah, let's go.
Let's go meet a couple.
Let's go meet a couple. We'll just come along.
Yeah. I'm going to show you this first horse here is my horse. It's the horse that I ride most of the time. And his name is Chinook. I named him that because when my previous horse died, I was sad. And when I got this horse, it was like a warm wind came into my life, so I called him Chinook. And you'll notice that he's got a special set of eyeglasses on. How are you? These eyeglasses protect him from what's called moon blindness. He's blind in one eye now, but that doesn't stop him, nor does it stop me. He's a wonderful horse, very fast, very capable. You can see my brand right there on his shoulder.
I see that.
Yep,
Very nice.
Dunrovin. So
Very
we got
nice.
a number of horses out here. I think I have a herd of about 20.
And now Mondays, you have a special thing you're doing on Mondays to help people engage.
We absolutely do. We call it montanasocials.org. Anybody can come. And we have programming from sun up to sunset. We start with a sunrise tour. Before the sun comes up, we start panning with our cameras, and you can see the break of light on the river. Oftentimes there are the night critters that are still in the river, like the beavers and the muskrat, and you can see the heron, and you can hear the geese wake up. You can see the fog roll in, watch the sunrise, and then we take people along on our normal ranch chores, feeding our horses. People love to participate with us. Mm-hmm. And then we also do some horse training. And our trainer, believe it or not, is 400 miles east of us. He gets on Zoom. We have the young gal who's doing the training with a telephone, and he's in her ear telling her what to do.
Wonderful.
It's wonderful. And everybody can watch this and ask him why he's teaching her what he is teaching. They can ask questions directly of him in real time. And things happen in real time. Just a couple weeks ago, we had a guy out here who was a new rider, and he didn't quite put his saddle on exactly right. Well, when he got on, the saddle rolled, the horse bucked, he came off. He did a great job of recovering, and so did the horse. But that's this whole concept of reality. You never really know what's going to happen. We can be in the middle of something that we've programmed, and suddenly we have some big aerial fight going on between an eagle and an osprey or something. And so our cameras swoop over to catch that action. So it's very real life. We have both some programmed things, but we also just have to adapt to what's happening at the moment.
One of the things that I think you're trying to do is you have all your cams here, but you truly could do webcam broadcasting from anywhere in the world.
Absolutely.
So you're trying to find other opportunities with other folks across the world that could participate and share at the same platform you're sharing on.
Yes. I have a dream, Mark. I'm really interested in forming a social engagement platform that is really in the hands of the people. And with web cameras, we can visit anywhere in the world. And what I have found, we did this last summer, for example, we had 12 different osprey nest web cameras across Europe, across Canada, and across the United States. And we were watching all 12, and we met the people who were involved in all of that. So here we were having these great conversations about osprey with people all over the world. And I think that there's just such an opportunity to create something that is so in need of the world right now in terms of having a place where we can come together in a respectful environment and get to know one another, get to see how we live.
And it's just not about osprey. It's about anything. It could be cowboy chuck wagon cooking. It could be gardening. It could be anything.
Baking, anything. In fact, one of our biggest viewerships, Mark, came when we made this tower for our web camera down here at the river. We had the welders come and do it on site.
Mhm.
Well, the guys had a great time because they were asking the welders all kinds of questions and making suggestions. And we're open to all that. I mean, that's the fun part is we actually had a guy solve a problem with a big piece of equipment here. He was from British Columbia, a former logger. He says, oh, I know how to solve that. And he did online, and we did it.
Folks, you need to think about where entertainment is going nowadays. It's I want to feel good. I want to be entertained. I don't want drama.
Right.
I want to feel good at the end of it, make a smile and learn something. And there's no better place than Dunrovin Ranch. So give us some websites, how to find you.
Okay, well, daysatdunrovin.com is our 24-hour, all day, every day, 365 days a year. That's our online community. But once a week on Mondays, we open it up to everybody. Normally, you have to pay an $8 a month subscription for Days at Dunrovin, and we do that so that we can avoid advertising, and we can raise the money that we need to support this without having to turn to advertising. But every Monday, you can go to montanasocials.org, and you can spend the whole Monday with us. And our regular members have volunteered to be moderators for the chat room and operate the cameras. So everybody gets to know everybody.
Love your energy. Thanks for letting us participate.
Well, thank you. And I want to get a lot more people from Montana engaged. And there's so many things and so many interesting people in our state. And that's where I want to start first, Mark, is connecting them with this wonderful state and wonderful people who live here.
Well, it's a rough job I have hanging out in this beautiful little pasture right now. And right over there is the river behind us.
Yep,
and
the Bitterroot River.
And there's wild horses that live up on the hillside back there.
Yep.
And yeah. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mark. Thanks for coming out.
You bet. Bye-bye.